Hello everyone, welcome to StarSea Tarot. I am Charlene Lizette. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on those of you that are single, and we're going to find out who your next love interest is. So what I'm going to do here is, instead of doing a pick a card, we're picking a deck today. For those of you that like to use crystal amulets, I will be adding crystal amulets in just a little bit, okay? So what we're going to find out in today's reading is going to be who your next love interest is, what they look like, potential characteristics, physical traits, astrology. We're going to dive into how they're going to come into your life. And also at the end, I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek, a little preview to find out where the connection may be headed, depending on your story, depending on the deck that you pick. So from my left to my right, we've got the following decks. For group number 1, El Tarot deck. Group number 2 is a deck I found on Etsy years ago, and I don't know how to pronounce this. It's Tapo Rapere. So I've just pulled out the box if those of you that are interested in pulling it up. I really love the deck though, super cool. Group number 3 is the Moonchild deck, and group number 4 is the Shadowscapes. So I am going to be adding crystal amulets right now for those of you that love to pick with crystal amulets. All right, now here are the decks with their amulets. This is Volcan for group number 1, El Tarot deck. It's got Garnet, Red Tiger Eye, and Faceted Black Tourmaline. It's a very powerful piece. Group number 2 with the deck that I can't pronounce, Tapo something something. This is going to be, well, this actually is a Victoria, and it has a beautiful moonstone. Look, do you guys see the glistening of the moonstone here? And rose quartz. Group number 3, the Moonchild deck, is Sol, which has sunstone, rose quartz, citrine, moonstone. And then group number 4, which is the Shadowscapes deck, we've got Ishal, which has beautiful aquamarine, blue lace agate, rose quartz, amethyst, amazonite, and citrine. All right, so go ahead and pick your group. Take a look at the description box below and the pinned comment for the timestamp that corresponds with your deck, and we'll see you over at your reading. Bye. Hello, group number 1. If you picked El Tarot deck or Volcan, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so I didn't want to share this in the beginning because I wanted it to be a surprise, but every single deck and the energy that I picked corresponds with a particular amulet because it corresponds with the energy of your person, the love interest, the individual that's coming in. When I pulled out the tarot, this deck, specifically El Tarot deck, and I was sitting with the energy, I was asking, tell me about this person. Tell me energy, feelings, words. Like I want to tune into them. And for those of you that picked this group, okay, this particular person is spicy, okay? And I mean that in the best way possible. I'm talking caliente, passion, fire, hot. Honestly, for some of you, this person could even be Latino, okay? Or from Spain, okay? But when I tell you, like, chef's kiss, okay? The energy that I get from this person. This isn't even about being charming, okay? We are going to get into the deck, I promise. And we have, deck, D-E-C-K, okay? We're going to get into that. It's okay. But I do want to talk to you about, this energy, right? Because the amulet plays a really big role in this person's energy. Volcan is designed to spice up your passion, your fire, your sexual drive, your vitality, okay, your energy force. It is literally a amulet that is designed to activate the sacral chakra and the root chakra. When I connect with your person, regardless of whether they're male or female, that doesn't matter. It's about their energy, right? When I connect with your person, okay, one of the things that comes in very, very strongly is that this person has a particular zest for life, okay? for this person, physical touch is really important. Okay. And physical touch may be very important for you too. Like they will want to touch you all the time. Whether you're sitting on the couch and your toes are touching, whether you're waiting in line to grab coffee and you're holding hands, like touch, like and feeling. Also, their skin so soft. And I get this energy here, like this isn't an 18 plus reading or anything like that, but like I get this energy here that they're really gonna love like just like rubbing their like hands or their fingers. They're gonna like do this, or you might do this to their back, like their back. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, it's not 18 plus, so we're just gonna keep going with the reading. So I am gonna get some astrology to start off the reading. And then we're going to dive into some keywords, the romance cards, and obviously the deck. So I do want to pull out their astrology. So I'm going to get 3 cards for astrology to start off the reading. All right. Yeah. The chemistry between this person, your next love interest, the chemistry between you two is. Anyway, this is amazing. Yeah, the chemistry between you two is, yeah, it's good, okay? It's good. When you look into each other's eyes, ooh la 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 la. Sorry, Raven was in my desk right before I started reading. She left when I started, but her hairs are everywhere. Okay. So Neptune, yeah, dreamy. Oh my Lord. Okay. Dreamy. Okay. Very dreamy. Very. Like I'm talking, I almost want to say like heartthrob. Okay. Just like bum, 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 your heart. Okay. Uh, with the Mars energy, hilarious that it's connected here with Vulcan because synchronicities, okay? For those of you that don't know, Aries in astrology is connected to Mars, which is connected to the first house in astrology, which is Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. We've got here Mars in Aries, okay? Also Scorpio, okay? Co-rules Mars as well, especially if we look at like traditional astrology, old school astrology. The other thing to know with Mars and Aries is even with Scorpio and Mars, there's this energy of like seductiveness to this person, okay? The eyes, oh baby, you're gonna look into their eyes and you're just gonna be like, WTF? Okay, what is happening? Like swooning, okay? The other thing as well with your love interest is I would really encourage you to read who Mars is or who Aries is in astrology or in mythology. Aries, okay? Aries is the god of war. So this person is going to be very strong. If they're a female, fit into the gym, working out, like tight bod. Like I'm talking chiseled, tight, fit. Okay? Also, this person will make the first move. Okay, if this person does not make the first move, this is not your, if you're having to chase, this is not your next love interest. You need to know that. You have to let Aries people, like, there's got to be a certain give and take with Aries people. Aries people need to feel like they're in control to a certain degree, okay? So even if you're a male watching this and you're like, but I'm the one that wants to, be the man and go after women, absolutely. But you need to, like, there's a certain level of control that you gotta like I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, like really like just surrender to, basically. With the making decisions, obstacles, taking action, momentum, yeah, this person will let you know immediately that they are into you, like immediately, right away. There will be no doubt, there will be no question, there will be nothing. It'll be like, what's happening? Oh, okay, into you, got it, nailed it. With Neptune here, just dreamy. Overall, incredibly dreamy person. Okay, like very Piscean, very intuitive, very psychic. You could get very lost in their eyes, okay? You could have rose-colored goggles when they look at you or talk to you, but the overall energy is that you're gonna have to, like, really just understand that you will be swept off your feet with this person. And when we talk about surrender, here it is. Yeah. I don't know if you also have like Aries energy or maybe Piscean energy or Scorpionic energy and you like to like be in control of certain things. But in this connection, in this with this person that's coming in for you, okay, this there look, you always have to do everything. You know that, okay? You and I both know that. You're always the one having to do everything. You're always the one having to take action. You're always the one having to like, I don't know, initiate things, get things done, da 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 da, da, whatever, whatever. Let this person be that for you, because this person wants to be that for you. This person wants to have you surrender control, so they can do some of the work. They know that you do a lot of the work. I realize that I'm testing my results to live in the energy of love. Honestly, when I see this card fear, and this person is fearless. Fearless. I don't think this person has any fears. Okay? This person's only fear, to be quite honest with you, may be commitment. And I know that's like a crappy thing to hear, especially when you're like, oh, well, I don't want my partner to not want to commit to me. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that they don't want to give up their freedom. They don't want to give up their freedom at all. Like, it's really important for them to not give up their freedom, um, not give up their sense of being able to do whatever they want, whenever they want. But what they don't realize is that you're like that too. So you guys work together, right? You guys work together because you'll be able to understand each other in the sense of like, hey, I need some alone time, excuse me, or I need to go and, hang out with my friends, or I need to go to the gym, or whatever the thing is, right? Like they're going to understand that you're going to understand that they need freedom, and they're going to really appreciate that from you. This person, you can't control this person. That's a really important thing for you to understand and learn, okay? I'm not saying that you are a control freak, but just saying that you can't control them. Okay. I'm also getting incense. So I don't know if you're burning incense right now, because I'm not burning any incense right now. It smells almost like Nag Champa. Well, that's crazy. I just got like a really strong whiff of that. Or I don't know, did you light some type of incense? It's yeah. I'm also getting sorry, as I'm smelling this incense, Hindu, Sikh, Punjabi, Indian, so India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Like I'm pulling up a lot of that energy right now. Okay, let's keep going through the reading. Okay, yeah. What did I tell you about this person being strong? Like abs. Like I'm telling you, buddy, you can wash your clothes on their abs. And as someone who loves that, I'm here for group number 1. Okay. I also love that. Look at the water and the fire energy that's really coming. This person's very fiery and very watery. And your connection may be very fiery, passion, and watery, emotional. What do we got? 5 to 1 more here, and then I'm going to pull out one more line at the bottom to see a little bit more. That Scorpio energy is coming through real strong, eh? Oh, hold on. We're not even. That's me. That's me. I'm not making it even. Sorry. There we go. Is that even now? I think my camera isn't even. Sorry, y'all. There we go. Hopefully that works out a little bit better for you all, because the unevenness would drive me bananas, but that's just my personality. I like everything straight. There you go. Okay, so let's start off with this first line, okay? So let's dive into how you're gonna meet, them coming in, all that stuff. We talked about their astrology in depth already, okay? Lots of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Honestly, Cancer, not so much, to be really frank with you. I'm getting a lot of Pisces, I'm getting a lot of Scorpio, and I'm getting a lot of Aries, a lot of Leo energy here, okay? With the High Priestess, there's almost going to be a sense of knowing when this person comes into your life. You're going to know that this is your next love interest because of the way that you both look at each other. It's going to be an undeniable connection. It's going to be a connection where you're both going to just, yeah, it's like that. There's so much like spark, fire, chemistry, beam, 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 like together. It's very powerful. You could meet them at the gym with the strength, Mars showing up, like maybe you're at the gym working out. You could also meet them, if they're getting a tattoo, you're getting a tattoo. They could also have like a lot of tattoos, okay? You could also be somewhere where there are flowers when you meet them. Flower shop, garden, at a park, okay? Or maybe like, the flower stands outside, like I live in Toronto, for those of you that don't know. And, a lot of Toronto is filled with these cute little markets with like these, front store, like storefronts where they like put flowers at the front and groceries or whatever. Like it could be something like that as well. The Knight of Swords, it's really interesting because I do pick up a lot on like the imagery behind cards. And the Knight of Swords, you could also meet them during Halloween because that's the witch's broom here. The Knight of Swords makes me feel like I get this energy that when you meet, okay, either you or them are not going to be looking super hot. It's gonna be like you're rushing Sunday morning to go pick up some strawberries or some oranges from your local grocery store because you were trying to make some, I don't know, French toast, some breakfast, whatever. And you didn't have the one ingredient that you needed. And so either you or them or both of you are like rushing to the grocery store, like rolling out of bed, bedhead, hats on, like mismatched outfit, maybe still wearing your pajamas under your jackets or whatever, or like, just really like not even like athlete leisure. It's like pure scrub outfit, like just grungy. And it's because you're like, I just gotta go pick up this apple, or I just gotta go pick up this strawberry or whatever. And you're both like on this mission, okay? You're both on this mission to like get this one thing so you can scurry back home because all you want to do is just like chill and relax on a Sunday. And I'm not saying it's going to be a Sunday, it just feels like a Sunday vibe. So maybe it's during the holidays, right? I am posting this right before holiday season. It's something like that. And both of you are like head down, focused on what you need, right? Like focused, like I just need to pick up this. Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm going to go. And then when worlds collide, you go grab the apple, they go grab the apple, and you're like, oh, hello. And then as soon as like, it's like, that picture, it's like, I think it's like painted on a ceiling. It's like a mural where like the god of finger is touching or whatever. Like both of you are going to touch and it's going to be like, sing, passion, fire, spicy, hot, caliente. All right. With with the King of Cups, yeah, they might have actually been drinking the night before, or you might have been drinking the night before. Like you might be even like hungover. I'm telling you, it's literally like you're just like covered to go to the store, and then underneath you're buck naked. Like either you or them. It's like it's a very funny situation internally. Like you guys will probably talk about this after, but the moment of the meeting, you're both gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe like I'm literally not wearing a bra. I'm like not wearing underwear. I literally just tossed my track pants on. Like that's the energy here. Okay. The King of Cups tells me that this person is going, especially with the Page of Cups right beside it, like you can see the cups here being offered to each other immediately. immediately. Like, there will be no nice to meet you, okay, bye, running away. He might even like run his fingers through his hair and turn around and be like, you know, pull out his hat, run his fingers through his hair and put his hat back on and just be like, listen, like, I know I look like crap, but I find you attractive. Like, let me get your number kind of thing. Like a good, they're very confident in themselves. They're very self-assured. Yeah, they're very confident, very self-assured. So they're not going to be afraid to offer you or to ask you for your number. Sorry. Like, this person is a very confident, strong-willed, self-assured, self-aware person. I really like this person's energy the more that I sit with it, okay? And I will also say that they're so used to like getting what they want because of their charm and their attractiveness. And if I'm being really honest with you, the story as it's unfolding and as I'm listening, as I'm hearing the downloads come through, um, I think you're going to give them a little bit of a run for their money because you're going to surrender the need to control, but you're also in this position where you're like, okay, yeah, like I'll take it. Sure, whatever. Like, I don't know that you're going to, I don't know. I don't feel like you're playing hard to get. I just feel like because you're on such a mission to get the apple, you're like, yeah, yeah, here, take my number, whatever. And the apple is, metaphorical. It could be bananas, could be whatever, milk, whatever. You just be like, yeah, here, take my number. Like, cause you just want to get the heck out of there. You're like, I need to go back home. I need to like be on my own because I really feel like it's like one of those moments where you didn't even brush your teeth and you just ran to the grocery store. Okay. Maybe as a heads up, whenever you're running to the grocery store first thing in the morning, now moving forward, just brush your teeth. Okay. With the death card here, it just stems this, it continues to fuel this scenario that I'm seeing in my eyes where you guys literally look like death. I don't know if you're partying. Maybe it's the day after New Year's. I don't know. Like, maybe it's the day after your birthday party, whatever, right? Like, you know, because death is a cycle, birthday party, New Year's cycle. Like, anytime there's a cycle, right? Like, it's really funny here. Like, it's comical actually, because it's like so much attraction, but also like, it's not even like you both look like you're top notch. You're so attracted to each other when you look like literal bums. And I maybe don't want to be disrespectful, but literally, you do not look like put together at all when you meet. Okay. Your love interest could also be in the military. They could also run their own business, or they could be like a salesperson. The other thing that they could also do is they could be a leader of some sort. Okay, with the uniform here, the outfit here, like they're definitely in a leadership role, a leadership position. So I'm gonna get a few more cards about them. Wow. Okay. And then we're gonna dive into some love cards, okay? Yeah, there's that party showing up. You guys will be meeting after some sort of party, like the morning after. I'm definitely feeling like a maybe the morning after Halloween. I don't know. Like it's definitely like it feels morning-y. Mm, interesting. Is this even? No, it's not. It's driving me bananas because it's even on my table. So I want it to be even for you too. Maybe? Is that better? There you go. Perfect. Oh my god, yeah, it's even. Okay, so this person has experienced a breakup that left them feeling very, I don't want to date anymore. I'm just going to focus on my money. This Ten of Swords really makes me feel here like they were like, I'm just putting it all down. Like, I don't really care. I'm not interested in love right now. Like, that's the furthest thing from my mind. Yeah, they're just focused on their money, literally. The future, partying, hanging out, having fun. And it's interesting, like, notice how much we have like Pisces Scorpio energy here. He both like he could have he could have a Venus Scorpio and you could have like a Scorpio moon. Oh man, like whenever somebody's moon matches their Venus, there's so much water here. It's also intuitive too. Like after you both meet, you'll know that you're thinking about each other, or like you'll text message each other within like a couple of minutes. Like you might be like about to text him and a text message or her and a text message pops up from them. Um, this person has experienced a lot of transformation in their life, most definitely. I don't know if they've experienced like the death of a loved one, like maybe their mom or their dad. But when you meet them, this person is not, their minds are not on love, not at all. Last thing, literally the last thing. They're like, I don't really care about that right now. They're like primarily focused on this, their money. Moving forward. See the 2 of Wands, even here, the fact that it's like it's crossed, it just literally makes me feel like they're like, nah, money, just money. I don't like it. No love, just money, money and fun, money and fun. But it's the fun that they have with you, like when they start hanging out with you. It's this fun that they have with you where they start realizing some of their vices. That devil card here showing them. They start realizing like, why am I so into this person? Why do I like them so much? Like, what is it about them that like I want to hang out with them more? I want to see them more. I want to get to know them more. I want to talk to them more. When I tell you this person is going to be like extremely attractive, like devilishly good looking, like I've said this from the very beginning and I'm going to continue to repeat it. And I don't know if that's going to make you feel a little bit insecure or not, to be honest. For some of you, it could. This person is very self-assured though, and they will communicate with you. They will let you know like I'm into you, you know. They're very um like I almost don't want to call it like family focused, but yeah, in a sense like they really care about building a proper foundation in their life. Like they need to have like their money in place, their family in place, their partner in place. Like they're very structured in that degree. Um and while they may run very from their emotions or passion or feelings, right? They're not going to just let anybody into their life. And the fact that like they will take their time getting to know you, especially with this hanged one here, take their time getting to know you. So expect to go on a lot of dates. Mhm. A lot. They would like to go out with you. They'll like to go have fun with you. They're going to want to take you to dinners. They're going to take you to parties. This person has a very active social life. Mhm. I'm seeing a lot of dark hair in this reading. Dark hair, dark features, dark skin, like just, you know, brown, lots of browns, lots of blacks when it comes to their like looks. Their eyes are deep, 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 deep. Absolutely. They will not rush the connection though, which is very interesting considering that they're Mars. They will let you know that they were interested in you. They will want to get to know you, but they are not going to rush into like marriage or commitment or union. I almost want to turn around and say to you, like, they are going to investigate you. Oh my gosh. So at the bottom of the mantra cards, freedom. I told you this person loves freedom. That's why they're not going to rush. But they're also not going to leave you in the dark. This, if you are talking to somebody who like texts you and then disappears on you, no, not your person. Okay? This person, your next love interest, they won't do that. They'll be like, listen, I'm going into a meeting. I'll text message you in like a few hours. Like very communicative. Because that's how they got betrayed before. They were cheated on. And they were hurt. All right, let's get some love cards here for you all and see if we can get a little story on your furthering your connection and what's going to happen here. Yeah. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This person will also be very transparent with you in the sense that they're going to turn around and say, oh, or they're going to turn around and say to you, like, listen, like, I want to get to know you. I'm not a person that rushes into relationships, but see, here's the thing. Actions speak louder than words all the time. They will be very clear with you about the fact that they don't want to rush anything, but they will also show you a lot of interest. They will hang out with you a lot, and they will make it very clear that they've only got eyes for you. They're just not a person that's going to rush in like within a couple of months and be like, move in with me, let's get married. No, that's not their vibe at all. Very expressive in their love. Very. Very. Healing family issues. Yeah. I was really feeling that, you know, maybe they weren't, like, maybe for all of you, they weren't cheated on, but they saw their parents have a really crappy love life. And so they're like, I'm not doing that anymore. Acts of service, physical touch are big love languages for them. Okay, let's pull out some romance cards and see where this connection is headed. What do we got here? Okay, so we've got Five of Cups, Hanged Man, Justice. I want to get 2 more. I want to get 6 because we're doing 6 here. I will tell you, group number 1, you cannot rush them into a commitment. And when I mean commitment, I don't mean like boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean like engagement, marriage, moving in together. You have to let them lead. Now, remember, this deck's, the stories of this deck, like the narrative of this deck is very different than traditional tarot, okay? So the Five of Cups here is all about, you know, choosing to experience something new or choosing to stay with what you know. Remember when I told you that this person immediately was going to be like, hey, let me give me your number, and you were like, yeah, whatever, okay, sure, but let me get out. Like that's the image I get here. Like he's more into you, and in the beginning you're like, you sure, okay, whatever. The Hangman showing up twice tells me that this is going to be a big theme in your connection. Inaction leads to action, contemplation, self-reflection. Okay, stillness. The Piscean energy, very strong, the ability to go down into the depths. I also feel like this person will be the type of person who really reflects and really thinks and really reviews a connection before they make a decision on if they're going to proceed forward and how. The Justice card and the King of Pentacles does confirm to me that this connection has the opportunity to build into some sort of commitment. And then we got the Engagement card here. We got the Ten of Pentacles here as well. Something very stable, something very long-term. Okay, but there is going to be some growing with the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. There's going to be some growing, some balance, some self-love, self-care, and some independence from both of you that's going to be needed in the relationship in order for the relationship to take the next level. Okay. I feel like this is more you than them, to be really honest. With the Page of Wands, it makes me feel like you see, and it's like there's like I don't want to call it immaturity, but like still needing to evolve. And you may want to rush in to the connection, and they're going to be like, I need to take my time. I need to take my time. I want to get to know you. I'll be very passionate. They'll be very like into you, but you just can't rush them. You can't. And with the Six of Pentacles, balance at the end, I do feel like the more that you focus on yourself, the more that you focus on loving yourself, the more that you focus on, bettering yourself, right? You as the one receiving this reading, the more attracted that they will be to you, because they want somebody who is independent as well. So there can't be codependency here. That's a big message. All right, group number one, that was your reading. That's who's coming in next, your next love interest. Very juicy, loving it very much. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to pick up your amulet, if you want to enroll over at my school, take a look at the description box below. I've also popped a little video up here for you all to watch over at my main channel to help you with connecting with this love energy and maybe some of the next steps that you can take to attract this person into your life. All right. Thank you so much for everything. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number two. This is going to be your reading if you picked this tarot deck, or group number two, or Victoria. All right. Victoria has the beautiful moonstone and the rose quartz. You can pick that one up over at StarSea Jewels. It's my jewelry line. It's in the description box below. So let's find out what's next in love, who your next love interest is. So I'm going to walk you through how I'm going to do this. We're going to dive deep. We're going to find out personality traits, characteristics, what they look like. What else? Oh yeah, like how you may meet, what it's going to look like when they come in. And then at the very end, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into the future of this connection. Like, is it just going to be fizzle and that's it? Or like, a sizzle and fizzle? Yeah, oh, a sizzle and fizzle. That's a new line. Let's see if we can pick up some energy here from this person. Immediately, one of the things that's coming through to me is the Libra energy. Physically, this could mean that this person is very symmetrical. Libra risings tend to have very beautiful faces, or Libra suns tend to have very, very beautiful faces. The other thing that I am getting here is that there's an aura to them. Think about like Aphrodite, very Venetian, okay? Like golden hair and golden skin. There's Taurus, Venetian, okay? There it is. Very Venetian. My son has very Venetian features because he's a Libra moon and a Taurus sun and Taurus Mars. Aries here. And the best way I can describe the Venetian features is like, imagine like a soft face, like an ethereal face, and like the skin is golden, the hair is golden, like we call him the golden child. So literally golden, okay? Very, very attractive, okay? I think that if you are into women, this person is going to be a very beautiful, elegant, ethereal woman. And if you are into men, this person will be very like I want to say chiseled and handsome and attractive, but there's something more. There's something more. A sense of like mystery, I guess you could say. Yeah, a sense of mystery is, I guess, what you could say. Before I do these cards, when we look at what you got for astrology, these are the astrology characteristics of your person. We have square here, so resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, problem. So I do feel like your person has gone through some challenges and some obstacles in their life as they are going in to meet you or right before they've met you. Now, I will say, though, that this bracelet is called Victoria, and it's named after the Roman goddess of victory. This bracelet is all about being victorious in your pursuit for love, for justice, for happiness, for whatever it is that you are in your pursuit of justice of in your life. And balance and harmony, but doing it from a place of love and from your crown chakra, connected to higher consciousness, okay? So I do feel like this person has gone through some obstacles, some challenges, or could be going through them when you meet them, but they will be victorious. The Taurus Aries energy is very strong for them. They could have like a Taurus moon, Aries sun, or vice versa, or rising. Either way, the energies of Mars and Venus play a very big role in your connection. The other thing that I will let you know is that Mars and Venus are opposites. They complement each other. You know the saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Venus is Aphrodite, Mars is Ares. The two of them had a love affair in mythology, very attractive, beautiful couple, etc., etc. So yeah, that is something to pay attention to as well. Okay, to the fact that this person could very much complement you, but be your opposite. Okay, now let's continue on here and see what some of their, let's just say their keywords, characteristics, etc. Love, I knew it. I come into the practice of seeing the good in all things. I'm telling you, there is something so lovely about your person. There really, really is. All right. I think this person also just exudes the energy, like their heart chakra seems to be very, very big or open. I should say not big, but open. But yeah, big too, I guess. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, perfect. We're going to dive in here. With the denial card, I am going to say to you that in the beginning of this connection, like who is your next love interest, when you first meet this person, I do get the feeling that they may not necessarily, be into you or be like want to be in a relationship. Maybe that difficulty that they experienced is has to do with a past love. Now, I'm also looking at this as well, and you know, I'm thinking about the Venus Mars. I'm thinking about the love denial. You know, I don't talk about twin flames a lot, and I have very strong opinions about twin flames. And this kind of feels a little twin flamey to me. There are like hints of it. So at the end of this video, at the top right hand corner, I'm going to post a video for you to watch on twin flames, okay? This does feel a little bit twin flamey to me. Like they're into you, but they're not sure if they want to be with you, or like to me, it makes me feel like you're into them, like you know you want to be with them, but they're like, not that they're wishy-washy, not that they have other people. It almost just makes me feel like they're like, I don't know, yeah, I don't know if this is the right time. I don't know if like I'm ready for them. I don't know if like the vulnerability aspect is coming through, okay? 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Like this person could be very financially well off. That could be something too, right? That could be something too where they're worried that Four of Wands, yeah. Where they're worried that you know, that you like them for their money versus who they are. They need balance. Like, I mean, the balance energy of Venus has shown up so much in this reading, and it continues to do so. They need balance. And I think before they jump into anything with you, they need to see if you are a balanced individual. It's really important for them to experience balance in their life. We've got Cancer showing up here. I'm just going to pull out the story here, the first 6, okay? And then we'll talk about your next love interest, okay? This person could be older than you, okay? I am seeing darker hair, darker eyes, okay? Taurus and Aries tend to be darker hair, darker eyes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Libra again. Yeah, Libra, like, they definitely have some Libra placements here, Venetian placements here. You got a lot of major arcana in this reading, okay? I do feel like this connection with this person is very impactful. This isn't a fling. This isn't a fizzle and what did I say to you? This isn't a sizzle and fizzle. This is like a thing. This is a big deal. I also get this feeling that you and them have been single for quite some time. One of the biggest things I get about your love interest, apart from the fact that they're very conventionally attractive, like extremely attractive, and exude this beautiful energy of love, is that this person physically has darker hair for the majority of you, or like if they don't have like white blonde hair, it's like dirty blonde, like you know that like ashy blonde brownie, like it's very much on that end. Um, Very beautiful or very handsome, like either or, but this person needs stability. They need balance in their life. It's really important for them. Your person is very financially stable. They could have their own house here with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles beside each other. They could basically have their life together, you know, but they come home to this big house and they're like, I've got no one to share it with, you know? But before they bring in somebody, they're like, has that balance. That's Six of Pentacles, you know? They will be the one that will have the courage to take the next steps forward, but you have to give them the space to be introspective. With that Hermit card, they're mature. This isn't a young type of love. This isn't like a immature type of love. This isn't somebody who's gonna play games, who's gonna be hot and cold. None of that. I'm just gonna take a sip of my drink. Hold on. This person is extremely rooted and grounded in the way that they move in their life. They've been through some difficulty, they've been through some challenges. They could have their own business, they could be very business oriented, okay? A CEO, a boss, entrepreneur. I just heard tech startups. And with the Justice card here showing up, one of the really fascinating and cool things is that they want commitment. Your next love interest is interested in commitment. And I'm not talking about like boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about life partner here. This isn't like some juvenile love at all. At all. This is a person who's genuinely like, I want to be with this person, or I want to be with my person, and I want to share my life with my person. You know, their days of partying, of going out, of whatever, doing that kind of stuff, they're like, yeah, whatevs. And I think they're going to really want to see if this person literally, I don't want to say it just yet, but you very well could marry this person, the Hierophant. We have too many marriage cards here. Yeah. But you have to let this person do their thing. You really do. King of Swords. Yeah, you know, it's also interesting too. This person is not very emotional, to be honest with you. Like they might have a heart chakra that's open. They might have a lot of loving energy, but their emotions, like they don't show emotions. Yeah, even with the Page of Cups, they definitely keep their emotions in check. Very strong. Okay. I don't do reversals, but I'm going to pay attention to that. Very strong masculine energy is what I'm picking up here. Like a lot. This person may not want kids, or may be afraid of kids, like having children, and that could be part of the reason why they have a hard time falling in love. Like they have lots of love to give, but that falling in love, that like embracing that vulnerability, I don't know, I keep getting this energy like, oh my god, and these cards are just flying everywhere. I keep getting this energy that this person had a challenging upbringing. I do. I really, really do. And they've created a lot of success for themselves in their adulthood, but have really struggled to find a person to share this love with. I feel like this person has such a hard exterior, but such a softy interior. But when I tell you they got those walls up, they protect that softy interior so much. It's interesting because even if you look at all these cards, like none of these cards are quote bad. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Hermit, Justice, the Hierophant, King of Swords. I mean, King of Swords is unemotional, but it's not a bad card. Page of Cups, the Sun, and then the Nine of Swords, and then the Six of Wands. I do feel like there will be a little bit of resistance here, obstacles or learning experiences that you both will have to go through in your connection in order to get to the other side. And what's the other side? Like that's like long-term relationship, long-term commitment. Your person also, I am gonna say this to you, I've dated an Aries. I've dated Aries on like I've dated a lot of Aries. But I've dated Aries on like two completely different spectrums. And if you have to, let me know in the comments below. I've dated Aries who are like super so the Emperor energy comes out in a way that it's very like structured and disciplined. So like they get up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. They have their breakfast routine. Then they go work out. Then they have their house super clean and organized and everything has a spot and da 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 da. I've dated Aries like that. And I've also dated Aries who are disorganized, don't have structure, don't have routine, but they are very controlling. Right? Like that, like it's like the unevolved emperor energy, very controlling, authoritarianism, etc. This person is not an unevolved Aries. This person is a hyper evolved Aries, structured, discipline, routine, like very, very much like this. And they're very particular. Like in their house, this has to go like that, and this has to go like that. And like if you move it, oh my God, or if you like take it and then you put it back the wrong way, it's a big problem. And what I am seeing here is that that's part of like their hesitation is that they're worried that they're not going to find someone who's going to be able to like live like they do. Their house is very in order. We got Virgo here. We got the Ten of Pentacles. We got the Aries evolved justice. Yeah, like there's a lot of order here. They live their life in order. And their fear is that they will not find somebody who will be able to live that life in order with them. And I think it's them understanding that maybe you're not at the same level of order as they are, but it doesn't mean that you two can't coexist. So I do feel here like there is like obstacle, that the struggle, the square coming in of like, how do we live together? Because this person is not emotional. And I've got a feeling that you may be a little bit, just a teeny little bit, you know? And this person may struggle to communicate their emotions to you. They will show you love. They will, acts of service, quality time, physical touch. Gifts are a big thing for them. Like they will spoil the crap out of you. But words of affirmation, having deep conversations, good luck. And I think that's something that you need to also accept as well. Like, can you be with someone like that? Through your connection together, this is what you're going to unravel and see. Can I be with somebody like that? Okay, let's get some love cards here and see what's going on from a romantic energy here. I mean, overall, I really do see you all like literally getting married. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Healing family issues. Yeah, I'm telling you this. Your love interest has a lot of family issues. A lot. I think you teach them how to heal those family issues. Like them being together with you, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that codependency showing up at the bottom. We're going to dive into what's happening here. I think I said this to you in the beginning where I said you can't push them. You can't push them. The Hermit, the Six of Pentacles, you cannot push them. You almost, when you meet, you connect, you talk, you almost kind of got to let them go in the sense of like, okay, do your thing, whatever. Like, I'm here, I'm interested in you, but like, I'm also not going to wait around forever, but I'm not going to chase you. Like, you can't chase this person. Because I do get this energy here with that Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Wands. There's going to be a change of heart here. Remember I told you this person is really going to struggle with like opening themselves up, that vulnerability. Okay, healing family issues. So I'm just going to pull out the cards here. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. We got a Queen and King of Swords. A match. You guys are a very balanced union. I think that also scares them. Queen of Cups. You have to come at this place from a place of like emotional stability, love, like nurturing, very feminine energy, okay? That's what will give them safety. I'll make them feel like you're okay. Yeah, you guys are going to go through crazy transformation in this connection. Like, oh boy. This is so twin flamey. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had a bunch that fell on my lap. I'm not going to take all of them, but like we got the Ten of Pentacles at the top here. The Two of Pentacles just fell. I'm just going to put these. Oh no. Let me get two more here. Just two, please. Seven of Swords. That's too many. That was the King of Cups, by the way. Okay. This is so twin flamey. Oh my gosh. King and Queen. King and Queen. Venus, Mars. Push and pull. So what do you do, right? What do you do in this situation? Okay, Shar, you're telling me about this person. You're telling me like my love interest, this is who's coming into my life, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. Your job is to literally exude your highest vibrational energy out into the world when you meet this person. You cannot fall back into triggers. You cannot fall back into old limiting patterns, like limitations, destructive narratives. You can't do any of that. None of it. Because all of that will just hurt you. Your job is literally to be at your highest vibrational energy and give them the space and the time. Give them the space and the time. Because this is so twin flamey. You will activate them, and they're going to have to see a lot of things on their own before they can come back to you. And then you guys will be just fine. Literally. All right. Okay, group number 2, that's your reading for who's coming next in love. Okay. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to pick up your amulets, if you want to work with me in any capacity, take a look at the description box below. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be who is your next love interest, how they're coming in, what they're going to look like, all the things in between. And this is going to be your pile if you picked group number 3, the Moonchild Tarot deck, or Sol. You can pick up Sol. It's such a pretty bracelet. Look at it. Oh, I'm wearing mine. It's like, it is really pretty. You can pick up Soul in the description box below. Before we dive into the cards, well, the tarot anyways, let's take a look and see some astrological energy about this person. One of the things I will share with you about Sol, and I didn't talk about it in the beginning of the video because I wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise, is that every amulet is connected to the energy of your person. And Sol is literally connected to Leo energy. This is all about activating the solar and the sacral chakra. Okay, it's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's very very empowering, very Leo-like, okay? Very attractive, very commands energy, okay? I feel like this person either runs their own business or has a lot of attention on them, has the spotlight on them. I don't make stuff up, okay? You're watching this live. I don't pre-pull the cards. There it is. I'm telling you, this person, the sun, Leo. It's very Leo energy. No, I just need, that's too many. Can I just get 2 more, please? Yeah. This person's like sunshine on a rainy day. Resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, problems, square. Opposition, complement, duality, dependence, differentiation, objectivity, oscillation, interaction. Okay. I'm feeling this. This is... Do you have strong Leo placements? I want to know. Drop it in the comments, group number 3. Here's what I'm picking up on very strongly. Okay. This is quite interesting, to be very honest with you. The energy I'm really feeling here is that this is 2 people who very much are like used to getting their way, used to being leaders, used to just, you know, having all eyes on them, very charming. And you and your person, your next love interest, you're both like leaders in your communities or are very attractive or just get a lot of attention, whatever. And there's going to be like a little bit of egos butting heads here. Egos butting heads is what I'm getting. All right, before I do this, let me get you some more cards here on their personality, their energy. So funny. Where you're going to be like, you need to make the first move because you know, like, it's like none of you will make the first move for a minute because both of you are just doing this ridiculous dance. Love. I commit to seeing the practice and the good in all things. Health. I will honor my physical. Yeah, you're both very attractive people. Okay. Both take care of your health. Both take care of your well-being. In addition to that, people like you. Like you're both very magnetic. End up being able to attract a lot of people. Okay. Into your life. And so when you both connect or meet for the first time, it's going to be one of those things where they're like, you make the move. And then you're going to be like, you make the move. And so both of you, then there's going to be no moves. You know, the 2 of Swords here, and even though the swords are not blocking this person is still not in movement. She's got like her hands up, right? It's like, why should I be the one to make the move? You know? Oh, I didn't think about the fact that this deck is much bigger. Hold on, we gotta make some space here for you guys. Yeah, Temperance, 3 of Cups. Oh, you're gonna have to have a lot of patience with this connection. I do feel like even though both of you are going to be very attracted to each other, I also feel like both of you are not going to make moves to each other. And so patience will be needed here. There's a certain energy too of like defensiveness a little bit. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's what you both are used to. You're both used to getting what you want, when you want it, how you want it. And it's not happening this time around. And both of you are like, but why? Why isn't it happening this time around? So you may have these very small conversations, very petite conversations, maybe not a lot of substance, not a lot of sustenance, maybe somewhere where you take care of your health, okay? Or like maybe at a party, a celebration of sorts here, because we have the Three of Cups. This actually connection could be happening fairly soon here with the Temperance card. The Seven of Pentacles, again, is that wait and see energy. Wait and see. And that's what both of you are going to be doing. Like, you're both going to be looking, going, like, literally, I'm seeing in my mind's eye these two people sitting across the bar from each other, both staring at each other, letting each other know with their eyeballs that they're into each other, but yet none of them is making a move. Because the guy thinks that the girl needs to come, the girl thinks that the guy needs to come, and there's this ebb and flow dance. And it's because both of you are so used to always getting what you want, always, having eyes on you, people always chasing you, and that's not happening this time around. I've got this feeling that you both are going to meet and nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be like that, connection, like, oh, I'm like chemistry. And then you're both going to be like, oh man, I think I messed up. I think I like lost my chance here. I think that it's, I made a mistake here. Nope. It was both of you needing to learn how to manage your egos. You and this person are very, like, you guys got big egos. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, because I don't think you guys are egotistical, but you just know you're the ish, you know it. And so you're like, yeah, okay, and this connection will humble both of you greatly. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, because what's going to happen is you're both going to literally imprint on each other and remember each other. Yeah. The masculine energy in this connection will not be able to stop thinking about you. I'm telling you, you both are like, you're both hot. You're both gorgeous. Like, you're just both so attractive. Like, yeah, you're just a very attractive people. So I think what's going to happen here with your next love interest, first, this person's very attractive. I am seeing darker hair, or even like brown or black ethnicity. Oh, that's not an ethnicity, it's a skin tone. Sorry, I should correct myself. Something like from the Caribbean, so the islands like Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Aruba, Grenada, or like Africa, or I'm trying to think where else. I'm not really getting like Sri Lanka. I'm not getting India. I'm not getting that way. Like, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Iran, Syria, Lebanese, Turkey, like that, in that area of the world. Like, that's their ethnicity. That's what like they look like, their physical features. Even like Moroccan. Okay, or southern Spain, because there's that Moroccan influence, like a lot of anyways, so there's that energy there of like their physicality. Okay. Astrology signs, we've got Sagittarius, we've got Leo very strongly, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer here. The other thing that I am seeing here is that because you both meet and you both have this expectation of like, I'm going to wait and let the other person make the first move, no moves will be made. And then the night will be over, or the exercise routine, or the grocery shopping, or wherever it is that you connect. I do feel it's going to be a party, though, to be honest with you, a celebration of sorts. Ends, and you're both on your way, literally. Off you go, Eight of Wands, boop. And that leaves you both going like, what happened? I messed up. I should have said something. Why didn't I? I missed out on this opportunity. All this chitter chatter, right? Like all the conversations of all the ways that it didn't work out and how you messed it up. But what's going to happen is you're both going to literally imprint on each other with this Ace of Wands, both of you. So you're going to be thinking about them, they're going to be thinking about you, and you're both going to be going on your life here with the star, healing, evolving, growing, wishes and dreams coming true. And I think you two will come back together, honestly, mostly kismet, but when you're working on your own business with that Nine of Pentacles. When you're working on your own business, when you're focusing on your finances, when you're focusing on yourself, when you're focusing on your abundance, on all that stuff, somehow or another, maybe another party here, the Four of Wands, another celebration, a wedding. It's like you guys are like literally 6 degrees of separation right now, but you can't come together for whatever reason. Not yet, anyways. Then with the universe here, I really do feel like the masculine or whoever is the King of Pentacles energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, they're going to be like, I don't want to lose out again. I don't want to lose out again. With that moon here, I do feel like there's a lot of hidden things. Like I feel like you guys aren't communicating. You're not telling each other how you feel about each other. Maybe you guys don't feel like you're good enough for each other, or maybe you feel like, the other person needs to make the move. There's something here, but the connection is destined for more. The connection is destined for you two to be together. Like you're supposed to, even if it's not forever, we're going to find that out in a little bit, but even in the beginning, you're meant to connect. You're meant to end up like dating, at least. I will say that for you, with the universe card showing up, you have to have a very positive mindset throughout all of this. You have to. Because I feel like it could be very easy for you to get sucked into the like illusion that like you're never going to find anyone, no one's attractive, no one's into you, or you're not into anyone, like that kind of stuff. This person could have glasses, or you could have glasses as well. I also feel like both of you have been really single for a long time, or at least the feminine energy has. And whoever the feminine energy, or like who leads from the feminine energy, will need to put some walls down. I keep seeing dancing. I feel like dancing is a way for you to shift your energy, but you may also connect and meet with them during dancing. This could even be like a same-sex connection too, just so you all know. And even if it's same sex, it doesn't matter. Somebody always carries more of the yin energy, and somebody always carries more of the yang. And there's always a masculine and feminine in every connection. It doesn't matter. There's even if it tethers back and forth, because it does, right? Like even though I'm a woman, I'm feminine energy. I can sometimes be in my masculine when I'm working, right? Like we tether both energies. I keep looking at this universe thing. I don't know if you guys are at a distance from each other. This could like very well be a like a long distance thing. And that's what happens. Like maybe they're in your area for a party, or you're in their area for a party. But when the parties end, none of you guys talk to each other because you're both so ego, right? You're both like, I'm hot and I'm not going to make a move if you're not going to make a move. So you're not making a move, so I'm not going to make a move. And then you're both at a stalemate. And then you both go on your way here. And the more that you live your lives, wherever it is, like maybe, a different country, different city, different state, whatever, the more that you remember each other. And you're both literally like, what song's coming into my head when I'm looking at this card? You all know Selena, the movie Selena. And there's a part where she's singing, She's up on the ceiling, and what is it called? Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I still can't believe that you came back to me and said, I love you. Like that song, I love you too. Because I'm dreaming of you. That's the song. Yeah. So, yeah, you're both literally dreaming about each other. I think the masculine more. Whoever the feminine is, I shouldn't say you because I don't know who you are, but whoever the feminine is literally coming into the dreams of the masculine. The feminine will feel the energy, but the masculine is literally seeing them in their dreams. Like literally seeing them in their dreams. I'm trying to see what else comes through for you all. I also feel like while you may meet very soon, the connection of you two coming together will take some time. Your love interest has a lot, like your love interest is a big focus on their abundance, on their money. Look at all that gold there. Very much interest, like a very deep interest in his money or her money, business, career, finances, all that stuff. Thought I broke a nail there for a minute. I was like, no. Yeah. He might, or yeah, let's just say he might also travel a lot for work. And that might make him feel like he needs to forever be alone because of how much he travels for work. He might live a very like, what's it called? Bachelor lifestyle. Very bachelor lifestyle. And I think that that in itself um, will kind of hold him back from wanting commitment, not because he's like sleeping around or flirting or whatever, just because like he's always traveling. Literally, I'm getting this image of this person literally like picking up a duffel bag and having to jump on a plane and then jump on another and then jump and so on and so forth. Mhm. Yeah, let's see what's going on here romantically in your connection, because even their energy, it's like I'm trying to tap into it, but there's a wall. It almost makes me feel like this person's like, I don't want to be in love. I don't want to fall for somebody. So what I'm going to say to you, group 3, is like, even if there's this attraction, if there's connection, whatever, um, don't, don't, don't force. Oh my God. Do you see all these literally, oh, you guys can't see it because it's on my lap, but literally all these cards flew out. So I'm just going to grab, so many flew out. I'm just going to reshuffle again over the table. You know what this almost makes me feel? This almost makes me feel like this person is deceiving themselves. Maybe they got stuff to work through. So for you, it's like you may see them here and there, group number 3, but don't feed into their ego, and don't ever feel like you're not good enough for them. Like I don't even think you feel that, to be honest. I don't think it's that. It's more like you're like, why isn't he making a move? I know he's into me. Yeah, you know he's into you, but he's not making a move because there's something going on within him. The masculine energy, and that's why I'm saying him, okay? The King of Pentacles. There's something going on within him. Yeah, you focus on loving yourself, okay? Focus on taking care of yourself. Look at this. These cards are like, you know what this person makes me feel like? This person, the avoidance attachment, like of control issues. Yeah, you can't even, don't even bother trying to like control this person. This person has serious avoidance issues. And so while there may be chemistry, while you may be attracted to each other, while you both may like feel that connection, right? May feel very fiery, very like compatible on a lot of degrees. This person is working through some stuff and you keep getting more. So very soon in honeymoon. So what I would say here is you just need to decide what you want. Okay, group number 3, I'm going to pull out some future of the connection just in a minute, but you need to decide what it is that you want, group number 3, and then ask yourself if this person can give it to you. Because it's great that there's chemistry, it's great that you're both attracted to each other, it's great that there's compatibility to a degree, but if this person is like keeping you at a distance, if this person is like pulling and tugging at your energy but not doing anything about it, then like, why? For what? There has to be a point where you call back your energy, you pull back your power, and decide exactly what you want. And if this person is not giving it to you, then next, honestly. Ten of Wands. Yeah, a lot of stuff has to happen here. A lot of stuff. It almost makes me feel like the Six of Swords. This King of Pentacles needs to go through some serious stuff for this connection to like ever come out on the other end and actually evolve into something beautiful. Six of Swords here. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's like they're fighting it. Because the Emperor is such a hot energy, and I'm very attracted to the Emperor. And I feel like I talked about this in the group number 2, so maybe go watch group number 2's reading as well. But the Emperor, there's two sides of the Emperor, the evolved Emperor and then the unevolved Emperor. So the evolved Emperor is somebody who is very structured, disciplined, routine, runs their house in order, very organized, very particular, very meticulous, so on and so forth. And then there's the unevolved Emperor, who is none of those other things that I mentioned, but does need to have, like, it's authoritarianism to a degree. Like, it's a lot of control issues. And I feel like this person is afraid to surrender control to love. That vulnerability, there's like that Five of Wands. Like, I don't know if they were cheated on before. I don't know if they're working through their own stuff internally. Like, maybe they feel like they're not good enough. And maybe that's also why the Lovers, and what's behind the Lovers, the Two of Wands. So you might meet this person while they're still talking to somebody else, while they're still like dealing with somebody else or getting over somebody else, or you've recently broken up with somebody else. Okay. They may still have somebody else on their mind, and that's why they're not making this move. So again, I'm going to go back to what I originally said to you, group number 3. They may be attractive, there may be so much chemistry, there may be a lot of compatibility, but the thing is with this person, you have to decide what you want and only accept that. You have to love yourself so much that you have to respect yourself in the situation. And if this person is being disrespectful to you, then cut them out. Or I mean, do you, right? But the fact is that, like, if you decide what you want and you get clear on it here with this card, then the person that is truly meant for you will enter into your life. They will. Maybe it's not this person that you're meeting, your next love interest. Maybe things don't pan out with them, but the person that you're meant to will enter into your life. And maybe that's a lesson that you're needing to learn, right? That just because you're attracted to somebody, just because you're both compatible, just because you're both like on the same vibe, on the same wavelength, whatever, doesn't mean that you match completely, like you're like completely a perfect match for each other, right? Because there's 5 layers of compatibility. There's the financial, there's the emotional, there's the mental, there's the sexual, and then there's the physical. And so you and this person, I feel, are very physically attracted together, are very sexually attracted to each other. Absolutely. The physical and the sexual is there, abso-freaking-lutely, right? But the other 3, the emotional, the mental, and the financial, like, I honestly, when I'm looking at this person, the more that I'm picking up on their energy, it's the mental and the emotional for them. There's hardly any cups. Literally, the 1 cup that we have here is a 3 of cups, which is like celebrating, partying, having a good time. And then the moon is like illusions of fears, and it's literally behind him. So it literally makes me feel like this person, like, has stuff that they're hiding a little bit. And this is why I think that 7 of Pentacles, like, wait and see. Don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Don't feel like you messed up an opportunity. Don't feel like um, because you didn't make a move, it didn't, like, don't put that blame on you. Don't put that weight of responsibility on you, because I equally feel like this person as well. I almost feel like you're gonna see this person in and out in your life. Like, you might see him at a party, then you might see him out at a restaurant, then you might, see him at a friend's house 6 months later. Like, it's like this person weaves in and out of your life here while they're doing their own thing. And you have to decide, like, am I just going to watch them from a distance and hope that eventually we'll come into union or not? Yeah. Like, there's a certain time where you have to really just have a level of self-respect here, because I really feel like this could go both ways, honestly. I also feel like because this person is super hot, they're like, oh, now I'm into somebody new. Now I'm into somebody new. It's an unevolved emperor. And I think they have to grow. They have to almost kind of see what they lost in order for them to grow up and be like, oop, maybe I need to change my ways a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know if like the star, I'm just looking underneath the deck here, the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, like very combative strength. It's that Leo, it's that ego Leo energy. My recommendation for you before I let you go, group number 3, is to really honor yourself, respect yourself, and clearly decide what you want in a relationship. And if this person is matching it, amazing. And if this person is not, then goodbye. All right. Group number 3, if you want to book a session with me, if you want to work with me in any capacity, if you want to pick up your amulets, take a look at the description box below. I am going to move on to group number 4 now. Thank you so much. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye. Hello, group number 4. This is going to be your reading if you picked group number 4, the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, or this beautiful piece, Ishal. You can pick up Ishal in the description box below. It is from my jewelry line. I design all the pieces myself. All right, and we make them here in-house. So, before we get into the cards here, I am going to pull out some astrology to see what zodiac signs we can get for your next love interest. We're going to find out a little bit about them, potentially when you could meet. We are going to find out characteristics, looks, all that juicy stuff. And at the end, I'll do a little sneak peek and see what the future of this connection could be. All right, so we're gonna find that out. Oh, I bought these new candles, and I have to tell you that I didn't know that not all tea candles were made the same, because I find that these are very tiny and end up burning out real fast. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, Scorpio. Interesting. Oh, nice. Okay, I also have a little treat for you. I just hang tight. I'm going to get this card and I'll explain to you the next little part here. Okay, I'm here for this. All right. So, part of the piles or groups that you picked, you also picked an amulet, most of you anyways. And if you didn't pick with the amulet, that's perfectly fine. However, this amulet does have something to do with your person. So every single amulet over at StarSea Jewels is designed with particular energy to attract a certain type of energy, quality, etc. Okay, and the thing about Ishel is named after a Mayan goddess of the rainbow. And if you take a look, there's all these different crystals, all these different colors that make up this beautiful piece. This piece is designed to emit joy, happiness, love, luck, wealth, success, and positivity out into this world. And your person has those characteristics, those qualities, those traits. And when I saw the scorpionic energy, I was like, oh my God, okay, this is going to be very interesting. We're going to have to see like how Scorpio plays a role. But as soon as the solar eclipse showed up, I was like, oh, and this is why I said, oh, and everything made sense. So solar eclipses are all about embracing change. It's revelations, it's courage. It has to do with being determined to experience something new and to transform something in your life, but also to embrace what is revealed to you, like the truth that is revealed to you. Scorpio is all about deep transformation. It's Pluto, it rules the 8th house in astrology, which is other people's money. It's the occult, it's hidden desires, it's sexual desires. It has to do with like what is hidden, what is unearthed, what is underneath, and is a very psychic house or psychic placement, okay? And Pluto will be disruptive and remove everything that does not align for the betterment of a person or an energy or a place or a thing. And the second house in astrology is all about your resources, your material wealth. It's also all about how you connect with yourself from a material perspective. So, like your values in relation to how valuable you view yourself. So, for example, if you have an Aries second house, Aries stellium, if you don't have a lot of money, you don't view yourself as worthy. If you have a Taurus second house, you need to have a lot of beautiful material things. Things have to be very pretty. Things have to be very gorgeous. Things have to be very just like aesthetically pleasing, eye pleasing, and you may tend to hoard things, like may have a lot of things, but everything has to just be like absolutely stunning and gorgeous in order for you to feel valuable. Okay, and the second house is about your finances. It's about wealth. It's also about the emotional security that's developed when it comes to those things: money, wealth, finances. And it's Taurus and Scorpio. So Taurus and Scorpio are playing a huge role in either your person's personality traits or when you may be meeting them. And the solar eclipse, to me, when I look at this card, I automatically get Leo energy. And so Leo energy could also play a big role with this person. I feel like this person is somebody who can transform themselves, somebody who can shift their energy. Oh, and I just noticed the candles were out. Hold on. All right, there you go. Much better. So sorry. So I really feel like this person has transformed a lot of their life. I really feel like this person has evolved tremendously. I feel like this person can have a very deep introspective side. However, when you meet them, when they enter into your life, when you cross paths, whatever that's going to look like for your story, this person will emit a certain type of joy, a certain type of positivity, a certain type of happiness out into the world. I almost want to turn around and say to you, like, they are the light. All right, let's see here a little bit more about them. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yeah. Very transformative energy. I really feel like they've experienced a lot of shift and transformation in their life, especially themselves pertaining to how they show up in this world. I actually just got a message in my brain as I was saying that to you. You know Rebecca Campbell's spirit messages or oracle deck? One of them says, don't dim your light to fit in. And I feel like your person used to dim their light a lot to fit in because they were worried about being too much, showing up in the spotlight, taking up space, like all these crazy false narratives. And they've really worked hard at transmuting that. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, they really have transmuted that though. They've really learned how to shift that energy around. They've understood that it's okay for them to shine their life to their light. It's okay for them to be who they are. This may also be a very unconventional person, you know, somebody who colors outside of the lines. Somebody who's very unique in the way that they show up in this world. Okay, definitely not like a cookie cutter by any means. Okay, not a trend follower, a trend maker. Okay, let's get into some cards and see what else we can get. We end up with some love cards at the very end of our reading. Okay, so we will find out a little bit more about the connection at the end. So this is all about your love interest, their looks. Yeah, look at that. They may have experienced some difficulties with their father figure in their life. You know, their dad wanted them to be a certain way and they weren't. When it comes to looks here, this person is darker haired, okay, so browns, blacks, tall. We'll do the last 6 at the end there. That'll be more about like you and them. They're going to be tall. I almost want to call them like lanky a little bit. You know, for some of you, they may be tall and thin and fit, but just tall, like very long. Okay, very long. Like I think over 6 feet. Okay, or yeah, just very tall, like 5'11", 6 feet, etc., etc. They're gonna have long limbs, long fingers, long arms, like just very long limbs. They may have a beard if you're into men. If you're into women, they will have like wavy hair, not super curly, but not straight. I do get this energy that they may have a more youthful look to them, but very intense eyes. Very intense eyes. It's also interesting that you picked the Shadowscape deck because the Shadowscape deck is, I always call it my Piscean deck. I call it my deck that just says things in a very soft and gentle way. And I feel like that's the energy of this person. They are very soft, very gentle, very loving. Maybe they struggle with like having this deep Scorpio moon and this gentle, soft, loving like Taurus sun. You know, like it could be them internally struggling as well with these like two extremes of who they are and learning how to balance that. This person's going to have a very nice voice, whether they sing or whether they talk. It's very beautiful, highly intuitive, highly like they will know things all the time. But I will say that this person definitely guards their heart. Guards their heart, guards their feelings, guards their emotions. Mhm. When you two meet, you're not going to know this about this person, but this person is very financially stable, very rooted, very grounded, very much cares about stability in their life. They cultivate a world for themselves that is stable. Makes sense. Second house Taurus. Absolutely. Where they really have a hard time is in opening themselves up to love. They almost try and moderate their feelings. They try and like keep things close to the chest. They sit with their feelings. And what do I mean by that? Like, even if they meet somebody who they find very attractive or who they're into, they try and hold back their feelings. I truly feel like this person has experienced big heartbreak or betrayal with that Three of Swords. And when they come together and meet you, they're just getting out of their shell. They're just learning how to show up in the world in a different way. Maybe take more risks, maybe be more adventurous, maybe be open and willing to have conversations. Like that is something that they are not used to doing. Very introverted energy here, absolutely. Mhm. Also, the way that you're going to meet them is going to be it's gonna be very interesting. You may share like some random words about something, like, "Do you mind passing me the salt?" Or, "Can you tell me that like at a coffee shop, the where all the milks and and the sugars are, like, could you mind passing me a sugar?" Like it might just be something so random, and you both will then not like see each other for a while, but then you'll both find each other again somehow here after some time. It's like you meet and then you go away and then you come back again. You might have actually met this person when they were in like the dark part of their life, and then you meet them again when they have transmuted into that positivity. Yeah. I also have to tell you this, there's this part of me that this message is coming through here. Um, this person also may have not been the best boyfriend or girlfriend in the past, and they carry a little bit of guilt around that. Yeah, they do. Mhm. Oh, yeah. Nine of Swords. I almost get this energy here that when you see them, you can see their pain. You can see the obstacles, the challenges, the suffering that they have experienced. And I don't think you're going to push them or rush them into anything. But you are going to show them the light. You are going to show them what it means to be like happy, to be joyful. Card fall down here. There's something about you that helps them transform their life or shift their life or unlock their dream life or see things from a different perspective. There is definitely something about you. You are like a ray of sunshine into their life, and in turn, they learn how to be a ray of sunshine, and then they meet you again when they are a ray of sunshine. It's actually a very beautiful, painful, sad story woven into happiness and joy. It's very scorpionic, of course, very deep. It's like this person and you meet when they're going through some great struggle here, and you shine your light on them, and that it kind of sticks with them, but they got to go through this whole thing by themselves. And then they think about you, you might think about them, randomly, oh, remember that cute guy? Like, and then that's it, whatever. Almost like you touch each other's souls. And then with the Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, this person tries finding you. They might actually end up messaging you on social media, to be honest, and be like, "Hey, I've been looking for you like everywhere. Remember we met that one time at that coffee shop?" Like it'll be something so weird like that. Or like I randomly happened to stumble across you on social media. And with the Chariot here, That's when the action happens. You know, I'm reading these cards and the story just gets even like more beautiful and more scorpionic. So you meet them when they're at a rough patch in their life. They shine the light on you, shine your light on them, which helps them to heal, evolve. They do their own thing. You guys, go your different ways. Then they come back into your life ready to shine their light, but at this and take control and ask you out and ask you to go on a date and get to know you. But now at this time, you're the one that's going through some difficulty and some challenges. So the wheel turns and they shine their light on you, and they help you, they propel you forward into sun, into light, into love, into happiness. They almost like come back to repay the favor. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't know if that's going to align with some of you. And they go, like, "Thank you so much for what you did for me back then." And you're like, "Oh, you're so welcome." And then you guys get to talking and, you feel comfortable with them. So you kind of tell them a little bit about what's going on in your life. And they're like, "It's my turn to take care of you now. It's my turn to support you now. It's my turn to take charge now." Because they're Taurus. They need security and they like to give security. Taurus are very loving people, stubborn as heck, absolutely. Very loving people. This is such a beautiful connection. Leo is showing up here. We talked about that. This almost makes me feel like this is like a year-long journey of just it coming in and out of each other's lives. Um, mhm. This person, you may also run into this person again at the gym. Okay, the Chariot being here and this guy's pecs are like really calling out to me. You may also be experiencing some sort of loss, some sort of like maybe you lost your job or you're down on money or something unexpected happened. You had to move houses, something like that. If this is going to be something that's going to happen in your life and they're going to come in and just make it all better. Literally, they're going to be there to support you, to uplift you, to help you. And your connection with them is going to be so sunny. Like it's such a vibrant, high vibrational, like highly connected, beautiful, uplifting, joyful, happy, fulfilling connection here. Let's get some romance cards and see what we can see, and then we'll pull out some romance tarot. Yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Oops. When I look at the control issues, I feel like that's them. They had to learn how to let go of some stuff. Remember when I said they may have not been the best boyfriend or girlfriend? I think they may have had a very controlling pattern, more that stemmed from fear than anything else. And that was part of what they needed to work through and let go of before they could come to you, before you guys could reconnect. There's so much. So crows, that's right. You saw that, right? Reconciliation. There it is. This could very well be an ex for some of you. Okay? This could be an ex-lover who comes back into your life. Like you may have dated when you were younger and just things didn't work out. It wasn't right. It wasn't the right time. And so both of you had to do your own thing, experience your own life, and now you're back together. That could be very well something that happens there. The other thing I was going to say to you all is the crows here. Crows are messengers from the other side. So pay attention to when you see crows in your life. They could be trying to deliver some messages. They could be trying to connect with you in one way or another. You might dream about them, they might dream about you. This is like this love transcends time and space. This connection transcends time and space. It is typical scorpionic fashion. It is deep, so deep, deeper than some people can even comprehend or understand. It is intellectual too. The attraction that you two will have will not just be physical and sexual, it will be mental. Mhm. Very much so. You might have gotten tarot readings about this person already, like, trying to find out what's going on, and the message will always be the same. The wheel will turn. I keep seeing that wheel. It's like you guys have lived lifetimes together, and that wheel constantly turns, where either you have their back, they have yours, and in between, there's always this learning lesson. Mhm. But you can't force that. You have to allow it to unfold naturally. You have to allow this person to come into your life at the right time. You have to let them go when they have to go, and you have to let them come back when they come back. And it's like a dance that you two play with each other all the time. All the time. Okay, let's see. Knight of Swords. Such an intellectual connection. Three of Wands. Ten of Cups. Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles. It's like you both have to like heal some deep suffering, Six of Swords, to move forward, strength, to move forward. You both have to heal this deep suffering that you carry from like other lifetimes in order to experience your Ten of Cups together. There's so many swords here, and swords are not emotional. They're not involved with love. It almost makes me feel like you or them has to let go of the mental stuff, because like it's almost like you guys have this deep mental connection, but there's also so many layers of how much of a mental connection you've had, that like they might hold on, or you might hold on to like things that happen in past lives that aren't showing up here, but they'll be triggers for you still. And one of the biggest messages that shows up within this entire reading is to take it slow and always look at the positive in life. Because it's very easy to get sucked into that darkness, that fear, that guilt, that resentment, that rage. And your job, your connection with this person this year is for both, or this lifetime, is for both of you to really understand. Okay, really understand, to look at the joy, the happiness, the love, the luck, the fulfillment. That you can both weather the storm together, remembering to be the light, the joy, the love, the happiness. All the time, even through the difficulties and the challenges, there's always this way to do it. And that's like a big learning lesson for your connection. Very karmic indeed. All right. If you want to book a session with me, if you want to pick up your amulet, or you want to enroll over at StarSea Academy, or join me in any other way, take a look at the description box below. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. That's your reading for your next love interest. All right. We will see you later. Bye.